Hey, eighth graders, happy Tuesday. Some of you might have had some issues yesterday at home with Schoology going down. If that was the case, try to catch yourself up today. I do have a ton of missing work from you guys. And everyone that's coming to class is working like rock stars. So I just want to make sure you're also using your time at home on your opposite days and on Fridays because you should be spending as much time at home as you are in class. You don't have to sit down in one sitting and do it. I get that. That's a lot. But you definitely need to make sure that you are dedicating that time to art. Few reminders from yesterday. We did Movement Monday. We learned about optical illusions. You had two jobs yesterday. Job one was your discussion on optical illusions. If you were in class, we watched the video together and you should have done the discussion question right then and there. If you were home and could access Schoology, you should have done that first and foremost. If you didn't get it done yesterday, get it done today. Okay. You need to create 3 different optical illusions. You have choices. You can do all 3 on 1 page or 3 on 3 pages. They need to be colored correctly, and I went over that in the slideshow and how to do that. So again, 3 different optical illusions colored correctly. So 2 tasks that were due yesterday. Were done yesterday, sorry. Your Elements of Art folder project should be turned in with the rubric, and your sketchbook progress rubric should be turned in. You will also have time to work on your pop art pipes project as well. When you are ready to turn that in, there is, yes, a rubric. So anything that is a summative graded assignment has a rubric with it. It is part of their curriculum and requirement, and they shouldn't take you that long. Today, okay, Technique Tuesday. So that was our quick check-in right there. We are going to talk about colored pencil techniques because we need those for our final project. So your expectations are to watch the video first, and you want to draw exactly what you see. So hopefully you have the same or somewhat the same colors as the artist in the video. So you're going to do that first. Then you're going to recreate the techniques on the 5 other slides. So try to use the same colors again and replicate what you see. Now I will show you what I mean by that. It's on Technique Tuesday in Schoology. So we're week 4. Let's go to Technique Tuesday right here. And you can see here, Monday, discussion question. Tomorrow, we'll talk about our assignment with optical illusions, this or that. All that's on the folders. But Technique Tuesday, there's nothing to turn in today yet. You'll turn this in later. But here is the shading techniques, okay? So on this slideshow, I have it broken down right here so you know you'll have this video of flames and you want to replicate these other techniques. So here's your video. You should be able to just hit play. It should pop into YouTube if you hit the YouTube icon at the bottom once it starts playing to make it larger. So again, you want to replicate what this artist is doing. Yours should look similar when you are finished. This is to be done in your sketchbook. Now, I would take a separate page and replicate what you see on the next 5 slides. So taking a red, or this is kind of a fuchsia, maroon, whatever, and you want to do a row of stippling. You want to do a row of hatching, a row of cross hatching. This is called the back and forth stroke. It's legitimately coloring. But do you see how it's like really smooth so you can't see the strokes as much? That's a back and forth stroke. Scumbling is a new word for you. It is literally taking your pencil in circular motions and layering them. You can kind of see over here, like the little less layering, but it's literally a circular motion with your pencil. That is scumbling. You want to then take like a blue and work on hatching. Notice light to dark, light up here, dark here. It's not just the distance apart, it's also pressure. With colored pencil, pressure is really important. Then grab a purple and do cross hatching. Again, dark to light, it's pressure. Stippling with a red. All your dots closer together, darker, farther apart, lighter. Here's layering. So they're going to start with the dark oranges and go lighter and lighter into yellow. And it's layering, so you're going to go on top of itself. Here it's scribbling, scumbling. Again, take the green and it's like small, tiny little circular motions. Notice the closer they are, the darker, the farther, the lighter. Now, this is burn edging. It's literally as dark as you can go and slowly, lightly, and you might need a couple different blues and a white. And if you layer them, it's going to make it look really smooth. Over here, you're going to do the same thing. Color lightly, color darkly. Hatch, cross hatch. Okay, part of your page should look just like this. If you want to break it up into squares and fill your squares, whatever works for you organizational wise, you do that. You are then going to want to do a color gradient. Okay, remember a gradient is light to dark. Look how light this orange is here, how light the pressure is. It's getting darker and darker and as dark as they can make it. Okay, 3 color gradient. So they chose a reddish pink, then they slowly moved into they mixed that into a purple, dark purple into blue. Okay, that's a 3 color gradient. And then this is just for fun. It's a challenge. If you want to try to draw this apple, notice the highlights. Notice where the whites are added. Notice the yellows. Notice how they're layered on top of each other to really get that blending effect with colored pencil. So this is to be done in your sketchbook. You then have the rest of the day to work on any work that you're missing that needs to be turned in. I'm really going to try to stay on top of the grade book because I want you guys to know where you're at all times. If you have questions, please ask. But I also really make sure you watch these videos. Again, I know you're like, oh my God, every day. You're right, every day, okay? Hopefully by listening and seeing as I show you things, it makes more sense than just trying to go in and read what to do. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck, and I will talk to you guys later.